Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to start out with digging a lot of blocks. So let's just quickly do that, and boom, we dug out 10 million blocks. Alright, so that was something. Well, I don't really know how to start up that transition because I don't really have a reason to do this, but for the ones that don't believe me, yes, I actually dug out like 10 million blocks or something. I don't know how much this exactly is, but for example, I have half a million here as well. I actually did this. This is actually a huge area. Like, not even gonna be kidding. This is render distance 32, and you can see, I think the best way to see is if I go back to the ship. Here we are, render distance 32. My frames are absolutely shitting themselves, but here we can see, we have a little, I have to fix that. That's the next part I have to do, but as you can see, hole everywhere, huge, big area. Now, I might not be done. I might actually decide to make it even deeper. I don't know yet, but this is enough space to work with for now. But I have different plans for today. I'm not gonna actually do anything with this today. That would be smart, but that's not the plan. Because I think I am ready to build a second boat. But for that, I need to make a second boat, so I'll do that while you can watch this time lapse, I suppose. Anyway, don't look too close. There's no interior. Yet.
I'm in a loop. I'm caught in a time loop. This is exactly where it all went wrong.
I know.
I just finished secondary school. I have a broken keyboard, and I have not played for a long time in this world, and I just made another boat. Now what I'm gonna do is not build that boat, because why would I? Oh yes, my key is not working again. There we go. I'm not gonna build it. There is a simple reason for that, god damn it. Because I want to do something else. It's been a long time. And I gotta admit, I've been putting off actually decorating this entire thing. Yeah, there's still so much work in this. For example, I need to make the statue here. For example, I need to make the sleeping rooms here. I have not used this bed once. That's actually really weird. Decorations here are lackluster. These are just insanely long halls with nothing interesting going on. Just this room has a bit of decoration. And down here, I need extra storage. And might I also add down here, and I have phantoms. Am I on the deck? I'm on the deck. God damn it. These phantoms are gonna bother me. Let me quickly go inside then. Just like that. Alright. We go back down here all the way. And boom. I have an immense, huge space with absolutely nothing except this middle bit. I promised that I was gonna get a blue axle in here. I have never seen one before though, so that's gonna be fun. And I was gonna put a lot of farms down here. As you can see, I have some space for some cactus, small cactus farms and stuff. Mainly dye, and most importantly, I need villages. I am so behind schedule. Let me just show you how behind schedule I am. There it is, the clock. I'm at day 1208. I do not have villages. Like, how even am I supposed to live? So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna do some research on villages, what is useful, what isn't. While I'm doing that research, you're gonna watch this beautiful time lapse of me in-game decorating this boat, because it's time. It's time. I have put off this way too long. I'm not gonna add in crew members just yet. I need you for that, by the way. I need you to give me your Minecraft name, and then I can use a straw statue. I don't know if I can actually show you right now. I have shown this before. Hopefully that works. Thank you so much. That is not where it's supposed to be. I can cut that one. I need to do that here. And if I do that, that's my skin. I can do the same with you, though. For example, I am quite certain someone will have this name, so I'm just gonna... Told you. So, let me now actually do... Let me now actually do the time lapse. Well, and I'm gonna do the research. Yeah. I should not have closed that. Alright. Here we are. Alright, ladies and gents. I'm just gonna go systematically over every single room when I decorated it, because otherwise a time lapse is not gonna be impossible, and you know, I'm just gonna give a quick tour. So we have the bedroom, or whatever you want to call it. It's where everyone sleeps, I suppose. So we have some tables, we have some bookshelves, we have a bunch of beds. I don't even know how many beds, but we have a bunch of beds, like everywhere. This is not gonna be the amount of crewmates we'll have. That really depends on who, or with how many names I'll have to deal with. I do not know how many beds there are. It's just a neat little room. So that's the first one. That took... I want to guess how long you think that took. Do you have a guess? What are you thinking about this? This took an hour. This took an hour. This entire thing. Mind you that everything else, like the beams and stuff, this was all in here. Also, we have a little like reading corner, but there are bookshelves everywhere. It's pretty repetitive, but still, this took an hour. These are not... This is not that detailed at all. Like, could have done something so much... I might do something here as well, actually. Let me check it. Let me do that real quick. And now we have a little more detailing in here, I suppose. But lads, I wanna formally apologize for this video. I don't know why, but I speak the entire video like I'm drunken Rick or something. Like it is horrendous. I don't know what's happening. It took me way too long to explain. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing that with every single room. So transition to the next one. I don't have a transition. Alright, next in line we have the redstone room. So I just did some bits and bobs here and there, just some random stuff that looked I don't really know. And then I have the chest in here with my redstone stuff. It will be sorted in here, but right now I don't have the sorting system in here just yet. It's not gonna be automatic. I just mean I haven't taken all the redstone pieces out of my original sorting system to be put in here, so I need to do that. And after I've done that, then I'm probably gonna move on to the next room, which will likely be books. Yes. Alright, transition time. Oh, smooth transition. Alright, well, the next day, but this is the library. This is where the books are. You know, the little bookshelves. You have the enchanter. Yes, this is a mod I use. This should be fine. We have some books. We have storage for like enchanted books, whatever. They're not in here just yet. I need to do that. We have more books. We have some tables. We have the nether portal. We have more storage, more books. The disenchanter, which I have no clue how to use, to be honest, because I never did, I think. And then lastly, we have more storage, and that is everything. And this goes straight through the redstone part. So this is the books, the library, something. I don't really know. All right, next room, treasure. I have no clue what to do with this one, to be honest. Well, smooth transition. All right, I'm done. The treasure room is done. We have chests here for stuff, mob loot mostly. Then we have some piles with some dragon eggs and more piles. This is a little more organized for bows, rods, arrows, and potions. Then we have some kind of I don't even know what I did here, to be honest. It's just a big piece of armor for something. Is that moving? No, it's not. Whatever. We have armor pieces and weapons, but to be honest, I barely have any apparently. We have another pile. We have here we have the pots. Here we have every treasure item. So we have just treasures in general. We have the banner patterns and the trims and some saddles. And then here I'm gonna put some emeralds, and lastly we have the end portal, because I have portable portals just to make things a little bit easier. My previous portal is literally in the huge base I dug out, so it's no longer here, meaning that the closest portal now is, I think, about 2,000 blocks away. So this was necessary. Anyway, that's this room done as well, so let's move on to dyes? I think dyes. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hey, smooth transition time. Alright, I'm done with the next room, which is this way. I don't know what I did here, to be honest. So that room right there is gonna hold banners, but right here we have the dye. So we have everything is color code. Okay, that's for example, so gray's hair, so that's gonna be gray. So lime is that's gonna be lime. We just have some shelves here. I love these type of shelves, so I'm probably gonna spam them everywhere, to be honest, which I already kind of have. And then this in the middle is like some kind of workbench where they duplicate banners and make the pirate banners that I'm using. But the actual banners will be stored there. You can barely see it, but that says banners. No, wait, what? That says paintings. That says banners. So yes, anyway, next room, food. And for this one, we're gonna do something special. You see, we're gonna do... Whoa, hey, look at that, we're in a different room now. Because this one is also finished, it's the cellar. Yeah, I am very aware that this is a biohazard as it is not accurate to real life at all. Like, first of all, it's not really a cellar, it's just a room in a boat, so it's not really gold or anything, so it really doesn't have a purpose. Also, mixing food like a raw chicken and raw beef and stuff, yeah, that's a safety hazard as well. Oh, that chain is on an unfortunate placement. Anyway, this is the entire cellar. There really isn't much to it. I'm probably also not really going to store anything in these chests. This is just purely decorational because I don't really use any other food than golden carrots, which are in my backpack being consumed automatically, so I don't have to bother by eating every 15 minutes. So, next room. The heads, banners, and paintings. Well, for this one, we'll just... I'm done. We're the next day. We're 2 days further. I actually forgot which day it is, but it's been a while. But this is the paintings and heads and banners and custom map art, because this was a big room. Anyway, got some storage for the heads, got some workbenches for stuff, got a weird desk type thing with like a second layer that also has storage, which is pretty cool. We have then an actual place to, you know, paint banners. Oh, we have a drawing rack, but these are just empty paintings. And here is where did I store them? I stored them here. Here are the banners. That's about everything. Paintings I'm probably never going to use, and they're stackable, so painting which is going to go in here probably. And then lastly, I also already made this room, the music room, or the discs, I don't even know. But discs are stored in here, extra discs are just laying around everywhere. I tried to make some sort of piano. It does not look like a piano, but it surely looks like an instrument somehow. I might switch those up for note blocks, that might actually be better. Then we have a jukebox, but we have jukeboxes everywhere, so this is just a music room. And that means we are done with the first story of the build. Actually, I just forgot. I actually have done this. Well, these hallways are empty as well, but this is where the bedroom is. So actually, we're done with the second floor as well, basically. Except that I have to do the hallways, but I'm probably gonna do them all in the same... Like, it's not gonna be the same manner, so... I'm just gonna do that in one sweep, the entire stairs. Or the entire hallways. And then here we have the final room. This is, initially... where I was gonna put the villagers. I don't know why I spelled it that way. Anyway, this is quite a big space, but there are also a ton of enchants. So I'm gonna leave the process for collecting every villager for next video, because I wanna finally get this video out. It's been a week since I started recording again for stuff. And atop of that week, we also have the 3 months prior where I was digging a hole, so I quite literally have not posted in like half a year, I think, which is problematic. I shouldn't do that. Thank you so much for watching. Again, like and subscribe. People usually don't do that, but they do enjoy my content, or they just don't want to subscribe to a small channel, which is, why not? Just do it. Help me grow, please. Unless you didn't like it, then don't. I don't care. Bye.